All right. So, I like to create things, and so more or less that I like to get students to help me create things. So this is a sticker that that a student created to sell, and I want to sell it. And so what I did was I asked my Cal Poly students, I wanted to just do some market research. What do they like? What would they buy a sticker or a hat? Things of that regard. So this is a survey that I legitimately asked the students. I said, what birth month? I don't know what week were you born? There's reasons why I did that. And then I said, do you, like stickers? Do you wear hats? In terms of a sticker, how much would you spend? In terms of a hat, how much would you spend? And then ask them for different prices and how much they would spend on each one of these hats and so on and so forth. Okay. You can see these questions, okay? Ask them, which sticker how much would they spend on each one of these stickers? And then, how much, what's their favorite grain of Cal Poly's grain? Okay. All these are statistical questions, research questions that we can legitimately evaluate. Statistical questions, we might as well evaluate them. Okay. So I know this says 78. Just ignore that 78. Okay. It's really 75 because some students didn't listen to the instructions. So here you're going to automatically have access to the data by running, you can see this play button, by running this green sign. So when I run it, it doesn't show anything extra, but when you do it, it may. If you have this here, it won't. But yeah, let's keep going. Ignore this if you already ran it. If you already ran this, I'm pretty sure you probably don't know if you ran this, but if you watched the last video, you ran it. So don't run it again. Even if you do, it doesn't do anything. So ignore that. The next thing that within the questions, the lab questions, I ask you to run STR. It's really strange. STR survey data frame. Okay. So if you just do this, okay. And you get to see the variable types. Okay, you get to see the variable types. Okay, and so you'll be able to answer that question at hand. Okay, the question I asked of you in the lab. From there, what we're going to do is, I'm going to reverse. Oh, well, this is VSS. So traditionally speaking, we do summary of the data, then visualize the data. But for some strange reason, last quarter, I didn't do it that way. So we'll keep going. So all you have to do, if you run this, it's not going to work. But all you have to do is turn this variable, okay, into HAT. And after you evaluate these variables, you'll know that HAT underscore valuation is the variable that we're after. Okay, HAT underscore valuation, and then that's it, okay? And I would change this to say hat valuation, or hat, not sticker. That's from last quarter. Okay, so let's look at what this should create. A box plot, I hope. Oh, look at that, a box plot. It looks strange, okay? Answer the question on the video. I mean, in lab, to be able to ask it, to make sure this makes sense. Someone's willing to spend, oh. Huh, interesting. Yeah, $10 on a hat. And then I look at this, the range, I'm sorry, I'm digressing. The range said 20 to 35, but they said 10. Okay. From there, I'm asking you all to summarize the data. And all you have to do here is say hat valuation again. But then you also have to use hat valuation here and here. So this is going to select the variable hat valuation, find the mean, and find the standard deviation. Okay, so let's run this. Oh, look at that, it worked. 75 individuals, the mean, and the standard deviation. Okay, so that is a summary of our data. Again, answer the questions accordingly in the lab. We're going by fast, we're almost done. We will now do the analysis of the data. Okay, let's look at the analysis. So we're going to actually do the same thing, change variable to hat valuation. And what we're testing here is testing if the students are willing to spend $22 or $22.22, $22.22 on a particular hat, okay? And notice that this is two-tailed and this is a 99% confidence interval. If you wanted to change it to 95, you change that last 9 to 5 and go on from there. So, but if when I run this chunk, I get my confidence interval, okay? I get my p-value and I get my test statistic. Yes. Yeah, for some strange reason, I do it below, but ignore these values. Just ignore this. Stick with what was done up here, and that's it. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.